Hey, it's Gianna at the Mythical Garden today with a pop culture reading for Elon Musk. I'm gonna try to be as unbiased as possible because Sissy SpaceX is really getting on people's nerves. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna see what's coming up for him, what's next, um, and hopefully we could get everything into order from him. Also, this is all alleged uh, for entertainment purposes because I don't want to get sued. Wow. So the first card out is the Justice card, right? Then we have Hierophant here. So one, what I'm getting, justice is definitely coming for him. He just feels like he's above it. Is what I'm getting. He feels like he's above it because he feels like he's justified in his belief. Right here, right? This is his belief system. Whatever he believes in currently, so how you know the little people should suffer. That's his belief. Um, and he, like I said, he thinks he's above it. Keep hearing, he thinks he's above it. He thinks he's above it. He thinks he's above this, which is just justice. One thing about justice, she's always gonna come and bite you in the ass, and she's not gonna do it nicely. He has like a very rude awakening coming up, and I feel like something is gonna pop this delusion he has that he's above it, and I feel like it's gonna happen soon. I'm hearing the courts are gonna fight back. Like, yeah, they fighting back now, but they're gonna fight back a little bit harder than we've ever seen. So this is what's gonna pop his little bubble, his little belief system. Let's see what else. Ooh. And it's so funny. I felt the divine feminine energies coming up. And look, we have the Empress here. Honestly, truthfully, something about his mother. His mother's like pulling the strings in the background, is what I'm getting. It's like she's like, like whispering in his ear. But what I'm getting with the divine feminine is like that rage. It's gonna bite him in the ass because look, Empress, the epitome of divine feminine. What have they done? What have he done? He erased everything that has to deal with women, right? That's just triggered the divine feminine to rise up. And look at here, the justice. Justice is always depicted as a woman. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. So he's right now, like this is him in the middle. He's on the two fronts of the divine feminine. Why is my thing like this? More. Okay. Right? So that's where most of the justice is coming from. Let's see what else. So this one came out. So we have the Hangman. Yo, one, two, three, four major arcanas came out, right? So when major arcanas came out like that, that means something drastic is gonna happen, right? Boom. Something drastic is about to happen. So now we got these cards in reverse. Ooh. Yeah. You see how this is the karma card. And you see how it's in reversed here above on top of his Hierophant card, which is his belief system. Like I said, this just confirms that he thinks he's above it. He thinks he's above everything. Right? So he's even thinks he's untouchable, even to karma. Like he doesn't have this belief where karma comes at him because he never experienced it due to his privilege, right? So now we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse on top of the Justice card. This just shows that he knows he's being selfish. Because the Six of Pentacles upright is somebody who's very giving, you know, it's equal. There's a balance there, equal give and take. You know, he's being very selfish. This is why Justice is going to step in, because he is a selfish person. You can't label yourself as a humanitarian as you want to do good for the people, but then turn around and start dismantling shit for the people. This is where Justice is stepping in. This is where karma is stepping in. Right now, it's being a little bit delayed because it's like building up. It's like we're gonna stack it, stack it, stack it, stack it, stack it. Ooh, I'm getting goosebumps saying that. Let's see what else. What else for Elon Musk? We have the Eight of Wands here. So we have the Eight of Wands here. Yeah, this is gonna be swift. I feel like there's gonna be a prominent woman figure that's very, very powerful. That's gonna give him like a warning message, like a warning shot. Like, you need to cease what you're doing before this shit comes and bites you in the ass. And I know a lot of these politicians, these people are really scared of him because he has money. But money can only get you so much. And then dealing with the divine feminine, it's like, what can your money really do? Right? Because once you start enraging the divine feminine, all that's going to be taken away. So this is going to happen quick. With the Eight of Wands here, the message is going to be swift. And I feel like I'm hearing it's multiple people, multiple women that's going to be coming for his neck. Look. The Queen of Wands on the Hangman. I don't think I explained the Hangman. But the Hangman in all this is like, is asking us to look at the bigger picture. There's things that have to fall in line before he can be taken down, so to speak. And the one to do it is like, it's gonna be either a fire sign or somebody that embodies the characteristic trait. Somebody who's very assertive, who's, you know, knows what they're doing. Let's see what else. What else? Yeah, look, we have the Three of Wands in reverse. I feel like he thinks he's owed something. Like, instead of waiting to get what he rightfully deserved, he's just taking it out of I was gonna say out of context, but he's just really taking it. He's just taking it for himself instead of waiting, because he hasn't done anything good to exceed these rewards. That's why everything's being delayed. So he wants to hurry up and do it. So it could be him wanting to get to Mars. I don't know what the fuck he wants to go to Mars, but that's just me, by all means. But it's being delayed. Even for us as the people to see some type of justice happen is being delayed, because, like I said, we have to look at the bigger picture. We have to start letting, you know, the criminal acts just start stacking each other up. I do feel like he is gonna get his assets seized, and I don't feel like it's gonna be like one year and then like a couple days. I feel like it's gonna happen like all at once, and it's gonna really plummet his financial standing. Let's see what else. What else for Elon Musk? Yeah, look. We have the Queen of Swords. So we have four women already. Four women. The Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is a very smart, highly intelligent, cunning woman. They take out their emotions. You see how this is right here is the emotions. It looks like the ocean, but it's actually not. It's like a blue cloth, like a blue like those little things that the queen wears. Like it's like a little jacket, but it has like a little train on it. Yeah, that's what it is. So that's their emotion. So whoever is really plotting against him to take him down is very highly intelligent, very calculated. They are, like I said, stacking. I'm gonna keep repeating this word stacking because that's what I keep getting told. Stacking, 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 stacking. So they're just they just waiting for the right opportunity to strike. And this person is cutthroat mixed with the they could be a lawyer. Well, obviously yeah, a lawyer, but I feel like they're a lot more than just a lawyer. Like I'm getting like a witchy lawyer, so they could be like a woo woo person or just practice like folklore stuff. But with the justice here, the divine feminine here, another with the Queen of Wands here and the Queen of Swords here, the dynamic duo. These two together is just a powerful ass bitch. But added with those two, even more powerful. This person, this woman, is gonna be standing her ground, not just for what's going on, but for everything. And then we have the Ten of Swords. So there is some type of betrayal coming around the corner. I was about to say she be coming around the corner. She be coming around the So this betrayal is gonna be chef's kiss. Right? So the Ten of Swords. Let's take a closer look at Ten of Swords. It literally knives in his back. Knives in his back. So what's happening is that he's really ruffling some fucking feathers. We all know this. We all see it. We all see what he's doing. He's ruffling some feathers, and the feathers that he's ruffling aren't the ones that are gonna be sitting back. They're, like I said, waiting. See the owls right here? In some cultures, owls mean like death or something like that, or a messenger of bad omens coming through, right? So now we have the Ten of Swords here. So yeah, there's some type of betrayal coming on. It could either be, for some reason I'm hearing death, so it could be possibly death, but let's not celebrate yet. All right, because it's all just a possibility. It's all just alleged entertainment purposes. But yeah, this is a betrayal coming towards him, and it's because they don't like how he's conducting himself. He's supposed to be like very demure, very cutesy, very. Let's keep it on a down low. Let's keep it just where you don't raise too many alarms. And he's been raising fucking alarms, right? He's been raising alarms a lot. So they're plotting to betray him sometime soon. It could be for the springtime. Let's see what else. Yeah, look, we have the Queen of Cups here. It's too much women. I'm telling you, a woman is going to be his downfall. We have Justice Woman here. We have Divine Feminine here, the Empress. We have the Queen of Swords here. We have the Queen of Wands, and now the Queen of Cups. All he misses is the Queen of Pentacles, and he really just got himself in the whole clusterfuck. I mean, he's already in a clusterfuck, but it's going to be more of a clusterfuck because now, if you really think about it, the Divine Feminine embodies all of this. The Justice, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands. Right? We're just missing what, the High Priestess and the Queen of Pentacles? So he's being surrounded by so much women that are really coming for his neck. And it could be somebody that is a woman that could betray him. And I don't feel like this person's really, really close to him, as in, like, this is, like, his best friend and some type of shit. I just feel like this is somebody that's in the inner circle. Whistleblower. So we have the Seven of Pentacles. This is something that he's been planning for years. This is not something that he just out of the whim decided to do, though. This is something that he's been planning for years. You know that saying? Um, idle hands does the devil's work. Yeah, this man has all the time and possibility to sit here and plan it out. But there's never such a thing to have a foolproof plan. So him doing everything he's done has been planned. Yes, it has been the Project 2025, but this is something that he was implementing before Project 2025. Let's see what else. So we have the Fool and the Three of Pentacles. Yeah. I keep hearing spring. So in the springtime, which is pretty much the actual New Year, uh, excuse me, the springtime, which is actually the New Year. So this is when we're gonna start going into our new cycle, and there's a lot of things that's being done, being worked on. Like you see, like this potion here, and like spells being done. I do feel like the rural community is working overtime, but guys, pick a day. Please just pick a day to do it all at once. But you're gonna have to wait because he's still powerful. He still hasn't been left to his own accord yet. Let's see. Let's see what else. Yeah. Unexpected money, courthouse. Yeah, look, he has legal problems. He's unexpected money. I don't really like pay attention to his what has been lately, at least, to his increase in money. From what I've read, he has been increasing in money, and we just don't know where it's coming from. So it's unexpected money here, right? And then we have courthouse. He's gonna have legal problems. We already know he's already having legal problems, but it's gonna be far worse. Like I said, justice is coming in to whoop his ass. So be happy about that. Do some like court spells, like to help him lose courts and stuff like that, or to like influence judges. This man has daddy issues. Cause look, we have the mature man in the spirit. We already know he has daddy issues. His father already said it. His father doesn't even love him. Right? He's like he has daddy issues. So one way to weaken him is to attack his daddy issues. Cause everybody wants to be accepted by a parent. So when you have one parent that accepts you, that's cool, right? But when you're like, think about it this: if you're a female, you want the acceptance of your mother. If you're a male, you want the acceptance of your father. His father doesn't accept him, not one fucking bit. So this is kind of a trigger wound for him. So he thinks about this constantly. He's doing all this shit because he wants to be accepted by his father. Look, judge more. It's in distant rise. Like I said, it's coming with the distant horizons and adjudication. Yeah, his legal problems is just gonna be increasing, and a lot more. And I do not feel like it's gonna be in his favor whatsoever. I honestly do feel like he's gonna be forced to pay back whatever he stole. Does that mean he's gonna do it? No, he's not gonna do it. Like I said, he feels like he's above it all. When somebody who reaches a maximum threshold of money where they're literally the richest person in the world, that consumes a part of them. That instead of making the humanitarian that they are to end certain like homelessness, hunger, it just consumes him in power because we're in a society where money talks. If you don't got money, you can't talk. Just think about it like that. If you don't got money, you can't talk. Who's gonna listen to you? Nobody, because you don't got money. But because he has money, he could talk all the shit that he wants to talk, and that's exactly what he's doing. Just pay attention, listen to open, pay attention, listen to your ears, listen to what he's saying. You don't hear him. Don't just pay attention to just hear him yap his fucking mouth. Look at the underlining of the meanings, because he will talk just like Trump does if you give him the opportunity to do it. Because that ketamine is rotting his fucking brain. Yeah, look. Thoughts. Thoughts. So this is a thoughts card. Thoughts. Like I said, he's been thinking about this a lot. For a few years. Even before, I'm getting it was before even Trump decided that he was gonna run again. Right? So he's been thinking about it. He has a lot of thoughts. Of who? Daddy. He got his daddy issues. High honor here. He really thinks what he's doing is actually justified. Like I said earlier, with the justice card and the hair fine, he thinks he's justified in his belief. He really thinks he's justified with the high honor here. He thinks we the people are gonna label him as some type of savior or a good Samaritan, but he's not understanding that he has been labeled as a fucking monster, as a fucking dimwit. This is what I just heard. Oof. Yeah. Right now, he is the main character energy. He is the main person right now. Uh, he is, you know, in his own world. This is his world right now. This is his reality. We're all living in his reality, so to speak. But like I said, that's gonna be shattered very, very soon with all these court dates. What's gonna really take him down is the divine feminine taking him down. The divine feminine is taking down not just him, all of them. But it's gonna be little by little. But him right now, he has another thing coming towards him. What else? Yeah, look. You got the hangman again. He's really, I feel like in the coming weeks, we're gonna get a bigger picture of what's going on in his head, how he's thinking, how he wants to have all this shit played out. But he thinks, like I said, I keep hearing he thinks he's untouchable. He's above it all. So if you look at this hangman here, where's the neck? Where's the fucking neck? Right? He's hanging himself. He's hanging himself. He's cutting off his own head by opening up his fucking mouth. Let's see what else. Justice again. Justice again. And this time, justice is the Santa Muerte, the dark one. Santa Muerte, again, feminine energy. And with the scythe here, like, is this Marie Antoinette? Because this is really crazy. And he doesn't even know, like I said, he doesn't even know. He thinks, like, again, he's above it all. He's above it. He thinks he's really above it. And they're just waiting patiently until, he really thinks that he's untouchable. right now, we just have to wait till the paths play out because we have the seven of swords. I'm seven of swords. Excuse me, seven of cups, and the seven of cups. You know, you have different options. All these different cups, and right now he's deciding whatever decision he makes in this current energy, they're gonna play out. But they at the end, it's gonna play out, and at the end, it's all gonna end the same with him receiving justice and him going to jail. But I honestly don't feel like he's gonna go to jail. And it's not on something like because he has money. And no, I really do not feel like he's gonna. I really do really feel like somebody's gonna might try to kill him. They might, JFK his ass somehow. Let's see. The Knight of Cups. Like I said, he really thinks that he's just some type of savior. The Knight of Cups here. The Knight of Cups is somebody who's loving and caring and nurturing. Like they just want to offer you their love. This is what he thinks he's doing, but that's not how it's perceived. Like I said, that fucking ketamine is rotting his fucking brain. All right. He's passing some type of threshold because look at this door right here. He's not there yet. I think that's why we haven't really seen him getting any type of consequences because he hasn't passed that threshold. But he is very, very soon. And I almost lost my breath saying that. Let's see what else. The Nine of Cups and the Lovers. I feel like an ex is gonna come and explain things about his desires. Because Nine of Cups talks about desires and wishes that you want to do. He's told one of his ex-wives about his plans. And it's not like the recent ex-wife. No, 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 no. This one is somebody that he's been with before or prior. I feel like this one knows all his rhetoric. And the only reason why they haven't really come out and said anything is out of fear. But it is a woman that knows his true feelings, his true agenda. And then it's somebody that he was once in love with. See, look. Two of Cups, seven, three of Pentacles. Yeah, look, this is also somebody who helped him refine his actions, his coat of arms, or whatever you want to fucking call it. It's somebody who helped define, to help nourish him. And I don't feel like they did it thinking that he would be able to do it. I think they did it to show him that they do care about him. They do have some type of like warmth or feeling towards him. Not understanding like this was just feeding his ego. I feel like he's gonna say something, and that's what's gonna trigger all of this to come out. He hasn't yet. Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is you see how the feet are walking around, walking away, and this like the skulls, but skulls are very fragile and they can break easily. Pretty much walking the eggshells. Yeah, this person is walking their eggshells. Like I said, they're afraid. This is why they haven't really come out and said anything because they are afraid. have Judgment here. Whoever this woman is hasn't really decided whether or not they're gonna do it. They keep bouncing back and forth with the Judgment and the Two of Pentacles. Whether they're gonna really ring the alarm on what's really been said behind closed doors, or just keep quiet out of fear, walking on eggshells. And that's him being a robber. That's him being a thief. King of Pentacles. And says everybody's money. Everybody's money. And you see how the the vines are all knotted up and trying to like grab at him. See how it looks all matted up here and it looks like he's about to walk through it. Yeah, that's the booby trap. Like I said, they kind of keep letting him do all these atrocities, so it go stack up, stack up, stack up, stack up, so that they have enough evidence and enough to put him away. So what do we, as the people, what can we do to help speed this along? We're gonna find out. So we have so we have affirmation for acceptance, like I said. And then he wants to have his father's acceptance. But then if you look here, let's see if I can focus it. You look here, and what does this card say? What does that book say? It says fate. It says fate. So this is everything that's happening is according to what's already been written in stone, what's already been woven. It's fate. And you have the dice here. And then you have crows circling. And then you have a tornado right here, right? All this chaos in the background is all meant to happen. Affirmation of acceptance is not only for him being wants to be accepted for his father, but this is we have to accept this chaotic path because it's part of fate. It's part of everybody's fate right now. Let's see what else. So we have meditation for creativity. Just detach. Because what's happening is the more we pay attention, and I'm not saying don't pay attention, but the more we um feed into the negativity, the more negativity we're gonna get. So, detach for a little bit. Do some creative arts, do some painting, reading, music, whatever it is. We also have water magic. So now those woo woo girls who just got the moon water, use that for, your future's endeavors and stuff like that. So then we have meditation for peace and serenity. Put that out there. Put it out to the universe that we want peace. That if I feel like as a collective, if we're focused enough, we could manifest a peaceful timeline where, love, water is also represented by emotions, and in love we could do that. Dolphins here. Get one more. What else does the universe want us to do? And then we have learn from life. This is a lesson as a collective. I know we hate to say this, like we're all part of the fuck around and find out phase right now. Even though if you didn't fuck around, we are definitely finding out. And this is a lesson for future generations. Not just I'm getting goosebumps saying this for future generations. Not just us, not just the ignorant people. This is a lesson for. This is a lesson to where this don't happen again down the years where when we're me and you are like fucking 70, 80 years old and the shit try to repeat and we're like, no, 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 we're not doing that. Let's see what the universe has to say about all of this. So we have when I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. Yeah. Like I said, detach positivity. We have there is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. Yeah, the truth is gonna be coming out. Right? The truth is gonna. You notice how this looks like a moon, that looks like a moon, and then we have instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. Yeah, this is like a collective thing, and I'm getting goosebumps again. This is like a collective thing. Like as a collective, we have to put our mindset into a positivity, into a positive outcome. We have to make sure that we are living in our authentic truth. Whether if you realized you voted wrong, live that. Be honest with that. Let people know that hey, yeah, I fucked up, but I'm learning to do something better. Okay. What else does the universe has to say? And also, if you're being yourself, you most likely will not be as affected to this because what are you faking? We have thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perception, the perceptions again, so that I can see what is of the highest good. Yeah, we have to look at the bigger picture. Like I said, like I've been saying with the two hangmans, we have to see the bigger picture. We have to see everything for it's gonna play out, how it's gonna be better for us. I'm not saying what he's doing is good. Hell, the fuck no, because I think dismantling our democracy is fucking bad, and especially if you're a woman, it's horrible. Minority, even worse. So, but we have to see, like I said, like the other card said, learn from life. We have to see this through to learn from it. And then we have oneness is my true nature. We all have to unite, pretty much. We're getting there. We're getting the class conscious that we're trying to achieve is there. It's coming slowly because there's some people who are um fighting against it. But other than that, I do feel like we're heading to a positive point once he gets hit with this massive lawsuit where it a possibility where he either a goes to jail or a permanent catnap. And I honestly do think it's gonna be a permanent catnap because I do not feel like he will go to jail. I do feel like he will be eliminated from existence. But other than that, like I said, this is all alleged. This is all just for entertainment purposes. Um, Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know how you feel about this reading. Let me know how you feel about anything that's going on. It's a safe space here. Uh, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more pop culture tarot. I am gonna do another Luigi that should be up tomorrow because his court date's coming up next week, and we gotta learn about what's going on with People's Prince. At this point, he's all our husbands and shit. So, have a good day. Have a good Valentine. Remember to detach, unplug from the negativity, plug into the positivity so that we could put positive aspects into the world.